Welcome to The Buzz, where we bring you the leaders in dental education discussing hot topic courses and industry trends. I'm your host, Vanessa Emerson, founder of Dental Speakers Bureau, and today I'm interviewing Katherine Eitel Belt. Welcome, Katherine.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Happy you're here. Now, Katherine is a mentor to her colleagues, other trainers, speakers, executives, and managers. She is the trainer that trains other trainers and has coached speakers, consultants, and executives since 2005. We're going to be speaking today about her presentation called Break Out of the Pack, Create and Deliver the Best Speech of Your Life. Now, it might seem a little different that we're talking about this topic for dental meetings or other meetings. So, Katherine, could you give us an idea, why is this topic relevant and important for professionals today?
Well, I think the industry's changing and has been changing really rapidly in the last few years. And one of the things, of course, that we've seen has been the acceleration and increase of small group practices forming, even medium and large size group practices forming. And with that has come the need for the owners of those dental companies, for the internal managers and leaders, team leaders, internal trainers to now be addressing their groups, either the entire company at an annual meeting or quarterly trainings for the entire hygiene department or whatever it might be. But there are many, many occasions where people who are not necessarily professional speakers really need the skill of professional speaking. And so we have found a lot of interest of late in the development of executive level speaking skills. And that's why this speech was brought to the dental market and to the market for professionals who aren't going to make a living as a speaker, but want to be able to land their message really, really well.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. So can you tell us what does this course offer that helps them be able to do that?
Well, one of the main things that people complain about or they're worried about that keeps them up at night, if you will, is stage fright. It's a common fear for a lot of human beings and certainly for professionals. And so we hit that straight on. We talk about ways to handle your nerves, we also give a very simple formula. We use an analogy called the bookshelf analogy, and it's a really easy process for crafting a presentation really quickly and making sure that it's crafted in a way that people can get the message, and you can land your message really, really strongly. The other thing we teach is what to do with your body, what to do with your feet, what to do with your hands, what to do with your eyes, what to do with the stage. And how to create a conversation with your audience that's engaging and informative, but fun and interesting. And then we also spend some time on storytelling, which of course we know is a tremendous skill in business. A lot of people worry that they don't have good stories or they don't know where to find them. And so we show them that every person has hundreds of stories in their life and in their work that they can access, and we show them how to do that. And then also, of course, give some tips on how to tell a compelling story. And it's just a really interactive, fun presentation. If we have time, if we're given time, we will have them do some practice sessions, and we've also even gotten volunteers. We bring some really great prizes and entice a few brave volunteers to come up and maybe do 5 minutes of a story that they're thinking about. And what's wonderful about that is that live, right before the audience's eyes, they see how a few small changes can make a huge difference in a really short amount of time. And so we usually get a lot of believers after they watch those instant transformations in just a few minutes. So super fun course to teach.
Well, it sounds very comprehensive and meaty, beefy. Do you feel like there's anything important that we haven't already shared that the event planner should know about this course?
I always use the quote from Warren Buffett, he said that if you had to pick one professional skill that was the most important for success, it would be the art of public speaking. And so, of course, I use that in the presentation, but I think meeting planners might be interested in considering this course because I think, number one, it's something different. And I think there's a whole new brand of professionals who are teaching and presenting technical information, whether that's financial information or it's clinical information. And there are some really easy ways to make that information come alive and have whatever groups they're presenting to really enjoy the presentation more. And so I think this is a really relevant course for today, surprisingly, but I think it's a course that meeting planners should and are considering as an additional offering. So we'd love to bring it to your group.
Well, and this is perfect for the planner. I know that frequently through the Bureau, I'm asked what's new, what's different, what's compelling, what would help us attract more attendees to our meetings. So I feel like this really hits it on a lot of different levels there. So thank you for sharing that, Katherine.
You're welcome.
And thanks for being here. And there you have it, folks. For information on hiring Katherine Eitel Belt, bringing her to your next meeting, be sure to visit dentalspeakersbureau.com. And thanks so much for tuning in.